Hi guys, it is finally Halloween season. So naturally, I went on a Pinterest rabbit hole and found a bunch of Halloween DIYs to recreate. So in today's video, we're gonna test them out and see if they're easy to make or if they're way too hard to even freaking try. Either way, we're gonna have so much fun making some DIYs. So get cozy, grab your popcorn, and let's get on with the video. So for the first DIY, we're gonna be creating this sweatshirt with the pumpkin cutout. But unfortunately, I do not have a sweatshirt that does not have anything in the front. Makes me a little sad, but for now, I found this little crop top in my wardrobe that I never wear. This is what I'm going to be using as my little base. For the design, I have some scrap fabric. So I have this green, it's actually 100% wool, but it feels like a little felt material. So I'm going to be using this as the little skeleton eyes, skeleton nose, and mouth. And then I'm also going to use my little fabric chalk to make the little eyes, nose, and mouth. It'll make it easier to do. But honestly, I feel like you could just freehand it. It doesn't have to be perfect. But this is what I'm going to be using. And then you're going to need some scissors as well. Alright guys, so we're going to be starting off with our scrap fabric for the little eyes, the nose, and the mouth. I don't know how big, honestly, to make the eyes. I'm gonna freehand it. And hope for the best. Let's see. Hopefully you guys can see. If not, I'm gonna be so sad. Okay. These might be a little bit too big. No, actually, I think that should be good. Maybe I'll do the eyes like that. Is that too big of a nose? Here are the eyes, even though they look a little weird. No, here we go. There you go. Why do they look weird? Okay. So here are the little eyes. They're looking cute. Now I'm just gonna cut out the nose. So where would the eyes go? Like somewhere here? Right? The little nose. So after analyzing the Pinterest photos, I think we're good. We're in good shape. So now I need to make the mouth. The mouth part might be a little tricky. Okay, I did the mouth. Okay, it's not the best, but I think it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. This is my mouth. It looks like a little mustache, but it's fine, guys. Lay her out. Cute. Okay, the nose looks a little funky, but it's okay. Wait, isn't this so cute? I'm gonna be going in my sewing machine and doing like the stitching on the side, like how you saw on the photos from Pinterest. So this is gonna be the fun part. And if you don't have a sewing machine or don't know how to sew, you can easily do this with thread and a needle and just... Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's go to my sewing machine and let's get to it. Alright, so I'm going to go over the settings that I'm going to be using on my sewing machine to do this DIY. So I'm going to be using the zigzag stitch. And for the width dial, I'm going to be doing 4 to 5 inches. For the length, 0.5 to 0.8. And I'm getting all this information from the internet. So yeah, and I'm going to be using the zigzag foot, the J foot, to be doing this. For my thread, I'm going to be using an orange thread to kind of do like a little contrast stitch with the green. I'm excited. I'm gonna give you guys a little update of what it looks like. I'm honestly shocked at how cute it looks so far. Honestly, I was a little nervous. I've never done like a patchwork type design on the sewing machine. So, I mean, it's not bad. It's a little crooked, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little crooked. But once the other eye is on and the nose, you're gonna get like the vision. It is a little slanted, not gonna lie. But let me give you guys a close-up of what it's looking like. It's like a patch design. I ended up switching the stitch length to about 1 inch. So yeah, I'm gonna continue to do this and I'll be back for the results. Alright guys, I am all done with the DIY. Are you guys ready to see the final results? Drum roll. Look at how cute it is. Honestly, look, some of it looks a little questionable, but I feel like the whole point of this is to make something unique, and it's okay if it's not perfect. So isn't it so freaking cute? I love the green with like the peach. Let's try her on. This is the top on. Isn't it so freaking adorable? It's so cute. Yes, it's a little crooked. Yes, it's a little, you know. Here's a little close-up. It's still so cute and festive, and I'm so happy I decided to make this DIY. Now we're doing the next DIY, and this is the inspo right here. I have the ingredients, not the ingredients, girl. I have the supplies for the DIY. So I already had one of these. Can someone tell me what this is called? What is this called? I don't know what it's called. But I already had one. So, yeah, I already had one of these. So, first thing you'll need is one of these. I don't know what they're called. Girl, what are they called? Oh, embroidery. This is called an embroidery hoop. For the fabric, I have this pink little lace fabric. So, you can use any type of lacy fabric you have around your home. This is the one I have. It's just pink, and we're gonna make a pink ghost. I'm excited. And then for the eyes, I just have some black buttons, so I'm gonna use that for the eyes. And we're gonna try out double-sided tape to stick on to the fabric. This is gonna be a little questionable. I don't know if it's gonna work, but if it does, yay. If it doesn't, I'm gonna use glue. So I just didn't want to ruin the fabric, so in case I want to use it for something else later. So yeah, that's what we're going to be using. Let's get to crafting. So I'm just going to get the fabric and fold it in half, maybe? Let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to fold it in half. Get your hoop, put the fabric over it, grab your small hoop, put it inside like this. Is this how you do it? Yes. There you go. So it should look like these. Ooh, I like this. So this is what it should look like. It kind of looks like a wedding, what is it called? A wedding thingy. Now we are gonna use some buttons. You could use literally anything. You could use some black fabric you don't use. You can use some black fabric. You could use just anything black that's like round. You could use. So let's test this out. These are the buttons that I have. I don't know what size of eye. No, that's too small. Should we do big eyes? Should we do big ghost eyes? Hold up, does that look cute? Now the tricky part is gonna be placing these with double-sided tape. I'm a little scared. I don't know if it's gonna hold, but let's try it. Shall we? I'm just gonna add it to the back of the eye and place it on the fabric. Can you guys see? Okay, I think it's gonna work. Yay! Double-sided. Okay, guys, it worked. It worked. Ta-da! This is the easiest DIY, and now you have a little ghosty. Where should I put it? This is so cute. Alright guys, I think I found the perfect spot. She's gonna go on this wall right here. Ta-da! Ta-da! She's gonna go right here. Right here. She's gonna go right here. But first, I need to get a thumbtack because that's all I use to put all of my stuff on the wall. Thumbtacks. Life hack. I don't know if that's a life hack, but that's what I do. Let me go get one. Ta-da! 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 She's a little cutie pie. I love it. It's so cute. And it took me less than 5 minutes to make. Honestly, it was like 5 minutes. It was so easy. It's because I already had the items, but it's the easiest DIY ever. So, I love it. Time for the next DIY. This is the inspo right here. So for this DIY, you're gonna need a frame. This is the frame that I had laying around with nothing on it. So I decided to use this. It's just a little brown wooden frame. And then you're also gonna need some type of lace fabric or a lace top that you don't use. I have this top that I never use. It is like a lacy top. So we're gonna be using this for the web on the frame. And then you're also gonna need a spider or some spiders. This is the spider I'm gonna be using. It's just like a black widow spider. Kind of huge. I only have one, but I think one will do. I'm gonna be using double-sided tape to hold the lace on the frame. Like the last DIY, I hope it sticks. It's still stuck to the ghosty, so I do have hope. So let's get to making this. So I'm just laying it right on top, and then I'm gonna go in with my scissors. Snip, snip, snip. Basically, I'm just cutting a square that fits the frame, just going all the way around. So this is what it looks like so far. I'm gonna add the double-sided tape and hopefully it stays. I'm gonna add it to the corners, and luckily the fabric really isn't that heavy. All right, so this is what it looks like so far. Isn't it such a cutie? Now the last thing you're gonna do is grab your little spider or spiders. Spider or spiders. And you're gonna put it through the web. So let's hook. Now this is what I'm worried about. The spider being a little too heavy. For the tape. Okay, I just put him in the corner like that. Isn't that so cool? Yay! Again, this is the easiest DIY in the world. I am so happy about it. It's so cool. Yay! Okay. Okay, now we have to find a spot to put this at. And I think I have an idea of where I'm gonna put it. Okay, so I have this little area. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna fall. I have this little area here. I don't know what you call it, like the entertainment. I'm gonna put it right here. There you go. But the thing is, this is gonna cover it. That kind of sucks. That's cute. Wait, do we love? Cutie. It is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had so much fun making all these Halloween DIYs. Let me know which one was your favorite. Also, let me know if you want to see videos like this again, because I had so much fun. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.